Hey everyone, Aval here, and today we're going to be playing the demo for Reflections of the Void. And it's been developed by Echo Story Games, and you can find this over at, well, Itch.io and Steam. I'll have links to both of those, and this is also being showcased over at Inkdrop, over on Discord. So, you can always go over there, play, give feedback, you can earn points. I have a link to that also. In this game, I guess we're going to be in a house, and we have to do tasks on a tablet? Meh. So, let's just get into it. Hi, I'm Emily. I'm here to tell you the story of a few who managed to survive. Many years ago, the world as we knew it ceased to exist. The screams of hundreds of innocent victims still echo in my head. But don't think I'll tell you everything right away. If you want to know what the main characters of this story went through, you'll have to see it for yourself. Okay, fine. You can track your progress in the ending section. It also shows the days you've survived. Oh, nice. Let's see here. If you have any questions later, just click on the icon. New game, of course. Day 1. Oh, nice. There's a little pause button up there. I like that. I'm probably going to have to go soon and get one of my kids from daycare. The cursed sound will stop only when I fully wake up. Oh, we're not fully awake? Open your eyes! My mother usually scolded me when I didn't wake up for a long time, and now I could get up whenever I want. If it weren't for... Speaking of my mother, how long have I been living alone? 10 years? Somewhere around here is a notebook where I keep track of the days. Alright. That's not a notebook. Find the notebook. Okay, I have to click on that? Hotkeys. Can I just use my mouse for everything? Oh, that was my notebook? Okay. Oh. We can zoom in. I like that. What's this? And I can't click on it. Day 4,499. 12 years. I didn't think I'd be alone for that long. I need to finish all the routine tasks before time runs out. If only I knew where I left my tablet. I know where it is. Go back. Right here. In the rooms. Collect the blood. Take the blood to the teleportation room. Feeding. Sustenance ration. A sustenance ration for 321. Blood collection for 235. Today I'll have to deal with those who cause me the most trouble. I'm confused. Fine, if I don't get the job done, it'll be much worse for me. I might not see you tomorrow. Okay. Cleaning, let's do that. What's this? Oh, 552. The subject is optimistic, easily adaptable, but experiences difficulties in learning. His progress is limited despite a positive attitude towards the process. He is naive and suggestible, rarely engages in arguments. Note: due to hyperactivity, sleep disturbances may occur. The subject may attempt to initiate communication frequently and enjoys being the center of attention. Recommendations: it is important to monitor the level of arousal to prevent potential sleep disturbances. 321. The subject has average physical characteristics, with no significant potential for development. Wah wah. Emotional state is unstable, characterized by depression, aggression, and apathy. There's a lack of interest in learning. No, the subject may display aggression in stressful situations. Recommendations: it is advisable to maintain distance and use a neutral tone when interacting. 235. The subject is slender and experiences mood swings with a notable pallor of the skin. Despite emotional ability, she puts effort into her studies and demonstrates good results. Note: the subject may be secretive and assertive. She quickly detects falsehoods and excessively suspicious. Recommendations: it is important to minimize communication without openly ignoring her, as this may lead to unforeseen consequences. And 454. The subject has excellent physical and emotional health, displaying high curiosity and learnability. There is an increased appetite. Note: the subject may violate established boundaries. Recommendations: minimize communication to prevent potential boundary violations. Assigned to New World. What? Okay. The keeper must not leave the house. The keeper is required to rise in the first siren. The keeper is not allowed to express emotions. The keeper must not get close to wards. Attention. The nutritious diet is reserved only for the chosen ones. The keeper's food may be eaten only by the keeper himself. Blood may only be collected from the chosen ones. Cleaning in the designated rooms is mandatory. Every task must be completed within an established time frame. Oh my god, I hope I didn't ruin anything. Check this. 454. Perfect. Cleaning. Yes, we'll clean. Can I talk to you? No. For many years, I found cleaning to be something calming. Thoughts would fade away, and my mind would become quiet. But now, as soon as I take the mop in my hands, I feel weakness and discomfort, as if my whole body is resisting this task. Sometimes, I wonder if it could have been different. Do I need any blood from here? No. 235 needs blood. Yeah. I can't feed either. But it's not time yet. So, okay. This one, I do believe. Yes, we need blood and clean. Cleaning? Number 235 loses more hair each day than anyone. Perhaps her time is nearing. Number 235. Today I need to collect blood. Please come forward and extend your arm. What day is it today? You're wasting my time. Please extend your arm so I can collect your blood. It's necessary for both you and me. It doesn't matter. Today is your... I wouldn't even know. Is there a way to find out about that? No. I guess... Wait. No, it's just their ages. It's telling me. Okay. You're wasting my time. You never answer my questions. I don't think I can trust you. I don't answer questions because I don't have the answers. I am not obligated to report to you. You are not the one in charge here. Please don't forget that. Wait a minute, what does this say? Mood swings. It's important to minimize communication without openly ignoring her. Okay, so we want this one. I don't have answers. How do you not know the answers? Who are you passing all the results to? Who's in charge of you? Ask them. People who ask unnecessary questions only show a lack of professionalism. I've been tasked with taking care of you, and the details don't concern me. Yeah, the answer is just like you. Arguments are pointless, as usual. There's very little humanity in you, which is probably why you were chosen for the care of people. Give me the blood. Look at the blood? Sure. And the teleporter. This is the teleporter, huh? Is it? Oh, gotta click up here. And I can leave the room, I guess. I'll wait till after it goes, just to make sure. Nice. I don't know what room that is. Or that. There we go. 3, 2, 1. No, I need a 5. Here we go. This is it. 552. Clean that. Number 552 never spoke to me first and always responded curtly and with only one-word answers. Seems like he didn't hate me, unlike the others. Cool. What's the empty one? Can't go anymore. 3, 2, 1. That's not on my list. Sustenance ration. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'll save since I'm here. 3, 2, 1. Blood collection unavailable. Cleaning is available. I can clean. Oh, I don't think I should clean. I think this guy's gonna get mad. I'll clean anyway. I shouldn't be cleaning here today. I really don't want to deal with the aggression of 3, 2, 1 again. Alright. Sure. Whatever. What's this one? Clean? Clean here, and I wouldn't want to place any of my future wards here. This room is frightening. I've never understood the purpose of these black glass squares. Okay. Oh. really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here now. I collected the blood. I've cleaned everything except for the empty. Sustenance room, 321. Okay, let's go back to 321. Wait. How do I do the sustenance? I'm so confused. I have to clean a room, maybe? Not that one. This one? No one has been here for a long time. It looks like they'll bring me a new ward tomorrow. That must be the empty one. Okay, time to collect the food for the wards. The kitchen is probably ready by now. Kitchen? Is the kitchen? Oh, it is. Must deliver the sustenance rations to number 321. Alright. I'll deliver the standard meals to the others. I'll eat once I finish the remaining tasks. Number 321. Today you have the sustenance rations scheduled. Leave it and get out, bastard. Okay, fine. There's still the standard menu to hand out to the other wards. So hungry. Finally, I can eat. I haven't tried the food of my wards, but based on the smell, they seem to choose better ingredients for me. Thank God. Of course, they need me to perform well and not collapse before my time. I finished my task faster than usual. I need to go to sleep. Though if I do, another meaningless day will start the moment I open my eyes. Maybe I should try taking a look outside. No, I can't. The rules don't say that I can go beyond the house's grounds. Where would I go? There's nothing out there. Mother said that in the fog, there's only emptiness. And in emptiness, there's nothing. Yeah, maybe it's better if I just go to sleep. Or how about we save. And then let's go beyond the house. You have broken the rules. This will lead to irreversible consequences for the plot. As expected, it's nothing but fog. Will I be safe if I step into this gray mist? Let's keep going. I've never broken the rules of the house. I never even considered disobeying Mother, not once in my life. But when I became the keeper of this house and saw so many people, they all acted irrationally, trying to make their lives easier through trickery, as if a magnet was pulling them towards breaking the rules. Such thoughts were foreign to me. Till recently, it's as if I started to understand my wards and began adopting some of their traits. It's stupid, isn't it? Strange. I felt energetic until I left the house. Maybe it's the fresh air affecting me, or the long walk. How long have I been walking now? The darkness quickly began to engulf the tree branches and the ground. Even the fog vanished in the gloom. I never thought night could fall so fast. Damn, I can't catch my breath to keep going. I need to rest. Day 2. I don't know if we should have done that or not. My head is pounding and why am I in my room? Felt just like a minute ago I was walking through the forest. Then it got dark. I don't understand. It was all just a dream? Sometimes all the days blur into one, and only the nasty sound outside the window reminds me that it's a new day has begun. Okie dokie. Go to clean 235 321 235. Let's do it. 235. Was there anything else here though? Oh, hope I'll never have to press this button. Okay, what's this? The mother took care of the nexums and found this tooth near one of them. She lifted her lip, showing me her side teeth. I explained that mine were exactly the same. Okay. Once, only blood relatives lived in the same house. It's amazing how everything can change so suddenly. I don't think there's anything else. William Goth Roth worked in The Woman in the White after the death of his wife, but was never able to finish the painting. Said that every time he tried to paint her features, you could hear her standing behind him. I think that's good enough. Right, what rooms am I looking for? 325. 235. Clean. 235 was the oldest of all my wards. and also the most distrustful, which caused me no small amount of trouble. And I don't need blood, right? Nope. Leave the room. 3, 2, 1. 321 has always been my most despised ward, and although I knew I had no right to pick favorites or think subjectively, I couldn't help myself. I found it unpleasant to even step on the threshold of his room. I despised him that much. And we need blood. 231, today, I need to take your blood. Please come forward and extend your arm. Just do your job and leave. Can't stand the sight of you. Okay, jeez. Deliver. Right? That's what you want me to do? Yeah, take the blood back. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, I forgot to click up there. Alright, well that's going. I can leave. Need to go to the basement and pick up the cargo. Can't stay there for too long. Okay. No matter how many times I come down here, that awful stench of mold and burnt flesh still hits me. Feels like it's getting worse with each passing year. Usually, there were no issues when receiving the cargo. The last time I did this was so long ago, I'm starting to feel nervous. The cargo usually arrives in this box. Open it. What's in it? Another person. What? This isn't a child. I had never received a cargo older than 14 years. Her face, unlike the others, showed no trace of fear. The corners of her lips were turned down, and her eyes held a sad resignation. It was as if she knew why she had been brought here and how it would all end, but that was impossible. No one knew. Get me out of here. My whole body is numb. Stunned by how soft yet authoritative her voice sounded, I silently obeyed. After all, I was supposed to release her and settle her into one of the rooms. It was part of my job. When the rope was untied and I helped the girl climb out of the crate, she suddenly froze, curiously examining the dark basement. In similar situations with other wards, I had felt more confident. I tried to reassure them so they could accept their temporary stay here. But she clearly didn't need my support, and in fact, didn't even look in my direction, her attention fully absorbed by the old walls of the basement. Follow me, and I'll show you to your room. You can rest and recover from the long transport. And why are they in boxes being transported? And where is it coming from? I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, did someone push the box over here? I said this phrase many times. After that, the settling in procedure always went the same. But the girl didn't move. The only light source in the dark basement began to flicker, and for a moment, total darkness descended. She's getting closer. Die, you damn keeper. She took advantage of the faulty lighting and approached me so quickly that I didn't even have time to blink. In the next second, I saw the blade of the knife. Pause. Save. That's right. I'm good. Oh, did it not actually save there? Oh, I guess I can't. Okay. What am I gonna do? Don't move. She scratched my chest and slowly ran the blade across my clothes. The knife stopped when it was pressed firmly against my throat. Another keeper who would rather die. The girl sighed, wearily, and put the knife away. I'm afraid to disappoint you, but you won't die today. At least, not by my hands. Please, give me the knife and I'll take you to your room where you can rest. I understand that this behavior is caused by stress. I recommend you sleep. Sleep relieves tension. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go quickly. I'm tired of your bullshit. Oh, jeez. She's a bright and sunny one. The ward rarely scared the hell out of me. However, thanks to my professionalism, I managed to defuse the situation. I've repeatedly reminded myself that I should never fall for provocations or show any emotions. But not everything went as smoothly as I had hoped. I forgot to take the knife from my new ward. You need to give me the knife. I don't owe you anything, keeper. The girl looked calm, but there were hints of irritation in her voice. which she was trying hard to mask. You must follow the local rules, unless, of course, you want to end up in the New World. Who says I want to go there? She was lying. Of course she wanted to go, just like all my wards. Even I sometimes wondered about it, till I remembered my mother's words. Every time I dreamed about the New World, she'd say it was nothing but empty fantasies, that the grass always seemed greener where we're not. Ain't that the truth? Save. Held up my hand, palm up, and gave her a pointed look. Knife, please. Dinner, please. Oh, I see how it's gonna be. Quid pro quo. She mimicked my tone like a child and grimaced. Say the knife again and I'll cut your throat, Keeper. Though it doesn't seem like a threat. Let's see. If I don't scare a fragile girl with a knife, it doesn't mean that my life is not important to me. Or, alright, I'll bring you food, and then you'll give me the knife. Is there anything I should know about her? Let's see. Here she is. Subject demonstrates an extremely high level of intelligence, with low cortisol levels in the blood. She is physically strong and resilient, with no cardiovascular diseases identified and no infections present. No, the subject exhibits a propensity for deceit and cunning. Due to her high intellectual capabilities, she is able to easily mislead others. She tends to engage in manipulative behavior. Recommendation is advised to avoid direct interaction with the subject and to disregard any questions posed. Okay. I'll bring you food, sure. That wasn't part of the deal, but I wouldn't turn down dinner. Good. Dinner. We gotta get back to work, though. Bam. We're into the basement. Feeding time. Right? That's what we're doing now? Feeding? Yes. The report on the case of 555 only confirmed my suspicions that she was not to be trusted. I needed to ignore any attempts to start a conversation. It was time to get the food. 555 looked exhausted, despite her upbeat tone. I had to hurry. But first, I had to write the number on the plaque. 555. For the first time, I had been assigned a ward with that number. I must hurry to deliver the food on time. My own dinner, as usual, can wait, even though I'm unbearably hungry. A keeper's needs should never take priority. My main task is to follow instructions precisely. I love how we have like a 3D food printer here. That's just amazing. It's like Star Trek. I need to bring the sustenance ration to number 235. That is my duty. I shouldn't question it. But wouldn't it make more sense to take it to number 555 instead? It seemed like she needed it more than the others. It doesn't really matter which one I pick. I'm going to deliver it to someone else. Yeah, I'll get the knife. I have broken the rules. Oh well. She's gone. 555 decided to break the rules and leave her room. I should press the red button, but if I do, they'll have to find her and send her back to the basement. Everyone I take there is taken away and never returns. Don't press it. I hope the New World's government doesn't find out about the violation. I need to get 555 back to her room. But if the breach is already known, I'll be the one punished. Obviously, as a keeper, I'll be eliminated. Search the house. Where could she be? Empty room? She's not here. I would imagine it would have to be an empty room she'd be in. Or maybe the kitchen? Not here. My room. I don't see her. Oh, check the closet. Nope. Window? Okay, she's not here either. So maybe she's hanging out with someone else. Alright, maybe I should check 555 rooms again. She could have slipped back in quietly while I was searching the other rooms. Maybe, it's possible. Yeah. 555, you broke the rules. Do you understand what will happen if they find out? The girl yawned. She slowly got up from the bed and walked over to me. And what's going to happen to me, Keeper? You'll be sent to the house for rule breakers. Ooh, how scary. She smirked, but then sighed as she noticed the tension on my face, as if realizing that, to me, this wasn't a joke. Alright, sorry. You look serious. It makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. I don't understand why you're so upset. And which rule exactly did I break? I'm upset because I was worried, or what do you mean? Didn't you know you weren't allowed to leave your room? Wait. Questions. We'll go with the second one. I haven't had any problems with my memory, and I didn't leave my room. By the way, I have a question for you, too. How were you able to tell I wasn't in the room without even coming in? But I wasn't here. I was here. The room was empty. Were you implying it was all just my imagination? The girl was silent for a few seconds, thinking of her response. I patiently waited for the next lie. You often imagine things. Ever considered that I might not exist at all? What if this house, and me, and every one of your wards is just well-crafted illusion created in your sick mind? Oh, yeah, hilarious. My patience was running thin. Her words were getting to me. My life hadn't been easy, and I risked everything to save her. And yet, without an ounce of remorse, she was mocking me. You wouldn't believe me if it wasn't a joke. Despite the corners of her lips lifting, I heard sadness in her voice. I wanted to say that I'd believe her if it wasn't complete nonsense, but I changed my mind. Suddenly, the foolishness of my own thinking hit me. I can only believe in what I don't consider nonsense, but I chose what to consider nonsense. That's right, I think the same way my entire life is structured. Could I change something in it by learning not to think the way I always have? What are you thinking about, Keeper? You brought me food, didn't you? So why aren't you giving it to me? You're making me think. I'm sorry, here. The girl lazily took the food, which wasn't meant for her, but for 235. I felt a sting of resentment, as if I had broken the rules just to win her favor. For the umpteenth time that day, I felt like a fool. The girl didn't even know the food wasn't hers, so what was I waiting for? It was time to go to bed before I said something I'd regret. I wanted to forget today as quickly as possible. There's still the standard menu to hand out to the other wards. So hungry. Finally, I can eat. Today I'm more exhausted than usual. I guess those long conversations with 555 really drained me. Time to sleep. Beyond the house? Yeah, we'll go to sleep. We already tried going beyond the house once. It didn't really do much. Although next time I think I will. Sometimes all the days blur into one. The only nasty sound outside the window reminds me that a new day has begun. First considered testing a pointless endeavor. I was never informed of the test results, and I couldn't understand why they were trying to determine with their questions. For testing the wards, I need to clean the rooms of 555 and 552. I need to make sure I search room 555. Wards aren't allowed to keep cold weapons. Alright, let's do it. Maybe I should start with 555's room? She only just got here. No wonder she might be feeling unsettled. I better check on her. Sure. Clean. Good morning, 555. I'm here to do some cleaning and confiscate the knife. The girl looked exhausted, but she hadn't slept at all. I was expecting a sharp response, but none came. 555 stayed sitting on the bed, focused on her book. Well, talk to her. You look exhausted. Did something happen? Or, what are you reading so intently? Nah, she looks exhausted. I'm just really tired, for no reason. Having trouble sleeping in a new place? I haven't slept in days. I know I'm breaking all the rules. I'm not supposed to be talking to her. Alright, never mind. I don't feel like talking. Oh. The search, where could that knife be? Dresser? Clothes are neatly folded. Nothing has changed. It doesn't even look like she's opened the drawers. Strange. Everything here looks exactly the same as yesterday, as if 555 hadn't touched a thing. What has she been doing all this time? The book, because obviously she's reading a book. Books, the only thing that seems to interest her. A few were out of place, so I checked them first. The knife was too big to be hidden between the pages, and I started searching the shelves, pulling each book aside. In the corner, a small, crumpled piece of paper lay wedged between the shelf and the wall. It was stuffed in so tightly that it took me a few tries to pull it out. Next, Keeper, listen carefully. First, my notes are hidden in the forest. Don't go too far. They're behind the second tree to the right of the house. That's the only place where they won't find them. Second, you need to find a way to escape from here. Third, the wards sent to the basement die. But don't even think about saving them. Without a solid plan, you won't stand a chance. You'll be the first to die, and a new keeper will take your place. One who will blindly send everyone to their deaths. Alright, so we need to go outside. Second tree to the right. My hands trembled as I read the note. A sharp pain tightening in my chest, and I took deep breaths, trying to force air into my lungs. All these years, I had cleaned this room countless times, yet I had never come across this cursed piece of paper. This really was a message from the previous keeper, and that meant I had sent 6 children to their deaths. I need to find the notes he mentioned. Maybe he knew how to stop all this. Maybe he knew how to escape this house. Or maybe the girl made the note and put it in there. Something wrong? 555's voice abruptly pulled me from my thoughts. She met my gaze, searching for an answer. I quickly clenched the note in my hand, but I wasn't sure if she had noticed. Found a note from the previous keeper. Or maybe one of the wards thought it'd be funny to mess with me. Let's go with that. You're this upset over a simple note? More like, scared me. I didn't want to believe what I read. I was afraid of that 555 would be next to be taken and, most likely, killed. What exactly are you afraid of? I think if I tell you, you'll think I'm crazy. Well, no more crazy than I already do. She let out a short laugh, and a strange sense of deja vu washed over me. That caring voice. The laugh that wasn't quite cheerful. It felt like I'd known her before. Things I read made me think that I'll have part raised with you too. I wouldn't want that. I expected the girl to laugh, but instead, she furrowed her brows, her expression tense. Parting isn't the worst thing that can happen. There are many things far worse than that. And she sighed. I'll also be sad to lose such a charming keeper. She forced a light smile. The knife is under my bed. Take it. You might need it. Thank you. Thanks. Time comes, you'll be able to use it. I gotta go to 552, right? Yeah, 552. Hey, go back. There we go. And we have to test them also? Cleaning. I heard my neighbor crying last night. He kept me awake the whole time. Kept screaming and sobbing. I'll try to find out what happened. Thanks for letting me know. And I'll try to get some rest. And try to get some rest before dinner if you're not feeling well. I doubt I'll be able to sleep. No, I don't know what to tell you about that. Need to head to rooms 454 and 552 to give the wards their tablets so they can take the test. You got it. Testing. Start the test. 552. Today I need to deliver your test. You need to take it now. Testing of if. Okay. I think I failed it. Will this affect my personal file? I'm not entirely sure that this will harm your status in the new world. What do you think you failed? I still haven't found any confirmation of what was written in that note. I hope it's all untrue. Well, I'm not very good with pictures. I don't understand what these abstractions could be connected to. I don't think you need to worry. After all, the result isn't as important as understanding the changes in your emotional state and intellect. I understand. Thank you. Alright, next one. And that would be 454. 5445. There we go. Start the test. 454. Today I need to deliver your test. You need to take it now. Click, 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 click. Everything's ready. This is a new test. One that's never been given before. Was it difficult? Some of the images remind me of something I've seen before, but I can't remember where, so I just guessed. I hope I didn't fail. Who knows? Not me. Now it's your turn to take the test. Or my turn. It would be interesting to see how the government of the New World uses the obtained data. But first... we're gonna go here. Oh, never mind. I thought there'd be dialogue or something because he was crying. Keeper's test. New world. I gotta go to my own room? Fine. Now let's take the test. I would say this is Monarch? Human. It's clear that nothing is clear. This is a bad idea. Acting randomly. Face? Yeah, that's what I got out of it. Hands. Although it does kind of look like they're pleading. I think I'm going to fail this test. I should look for some clues around the house. Clues? What? Okay. Start clicking on things. Anything in my room? That's a good clue. Dance with Lost Souls. There are rumors who stare at the painting long enough, you can notice the figure changing its pose. Edward Lenz believed that the soul could be captured on canvas, is how he described the last portrait. The girl who posed for the painting disappeared without a trace. However, Edward Lenz's guilt was never proven. Angel or Demon? That was the title of the painting, the author of which remains unknown. Opinions on the nature of the depicted being were divided. Some saw as a representative of evil, while others saw as a symbol of good. I don't see anything that could help me here. Leave the room. Oh, God. Look. I should have known. The last plea said it had been created by... Okay. I gotta look. The face. Midnight Smile. What is a face? Oh. Faceless Monarch. Oh, God. Here we go. This is the one. This Morganson was obsessed with the idea of capturing something that cannot be seen. It was said that he lost his sanity, and often claimed that the brush moved not by his will, but that the painting itself begged to be painted. Okay, back to my room. I'm gonna fail that test, so that's great. Let's go back. Wait, what? Okay, I gotta check that again, because that doesn't make any sense to me. Capturing something that cannot be seen. It was said that he lost his... Okay, yeah. Wait, the shadow that consumed the light became one of the most mysterious works. Okay. Wait, shadow that consumed light. Okay, shadow that consumed light. Great, so that could be one of two things. Shadow. Landscape. Alright, let's find this picture. Not here. It's wait, I see it. Graveyard. Works of De Vera were discovered in an abandoned house. All of his paintings gained popularity, except for one, Bloody Sunset. In the same house, a journal of the artist was found, in which he wrote that every morning he woke up and noticed that one of the tombstones had changed its position. That could be one of two things. Nope, cemetery, definitely. Man in the Hat. Man in the Hat. Man in the Hat. I don't see anything like that here. Check the kitchen. No. Don't know why I thought it'd be in the kitchen. Could be in a room. Nope. Man Hat. Man Hat. Wait, Man Hat. Only painting that survived the fire in which its creator, known as the pseudonym The Seer, perished. It said that the unrecognized artist chose to burn himself along with all his works that had not brought him the fame he desired. The painting remained nameless, but it was the very work that brought the artist posthumous recognition. Okay. I think this is gonna work. I think we'll be able to do it. Man in the... Death. I would say death. Oh, come on. Crime, punishment, portrait. Oh, no. What is that? Let's see. For some reason, I'm thinking that one, but I don't know. No, it can't be that one. This one? Wait. Yes, I want to go with this one. I don't know. Portrait. Oh my god. Wait, I see this. Woman in white. Yeah, sure. Woman. Ooh. This one. Angel or demon? Oh, it could be either or. We'll say angel. Oh, that's one I don't... Wait. Lost soul. Yeah. Test complete. Yay. Time to say goodbye to 321. I sincerely hope that the note was a lie. But even if it wasn't, what can I do? If I don't send him to the basement, I'll probably be killed. Okay. Three, two, one. Sorry, buddy. It looks like you didn't do too good on your test. Today you're going to the New World. Please leave all your belongings here and come with me. Can I take this book with me? 321 showed me an old, worn book. The cover, once pure white, still clearly displayed an image of a flower resembling a daisy. I'd never seen this book before. Maybe I just forgot about it. Unfortunately, no. All belongings must stay in the house. The wards are only allowed to choose the clothes they'll wear to the New World. I can wait in the hallway while you change. What if I refuse? Refuse what? If I don't go to the New World? I had never heard such a question from any ward before. There was never a need for it, since they were taught from childhood that the New World was a new, exciting life. I had thought the same, so I read those notes. You can't refuse. Only the chosen ones go to the New World, and you've been chosen. We don't have much time, please follow me. The words I had said countless times felt unbearably difficult this time, and somehow sounded unnatural. 321 tensed up, looking at me with suspicion. Alright, let's go. He sighed heavily and placed the book on his bed. Okay, we're gonna leave the room, I guess. 321 walked slowly behind me. He hadn't left his room in so long that he couldn't seem to fix his gaze on anything for too long. I don't like this place, he said quietly, as if he feared someone might overhear us. You've been here before, right? Do you remember the day you arrived? I remember how I felt. I was a little scared at first, but then I was happy. What made you happy? That I got my own room, that they gave me good food from time to time, that I could do whatever I wanted all day, where we were all raised. None of that existed. Was there anything good about the place you were raised? Oh, small. But I don't think there was anything good there. Dozens of guards, hundreds of children. There's no time to be alone. No chance to choose. The guards often beat us for mistakes or made us write in notebooks for hours. His voice was unbearably sad. I wanted to cheer him up, but I didn't want to take him to the basement. Take him to the room. Good idea, but too altruistic. I didn't want to die, especially not for someone who had hated me for years. Okay, take him to the room. You can stay here if you want. However, they probably won't provide you with food. But I can share mine. Thank you. I really want to stay with you. Oh, you're being nice now. Can I leave the room now? For the first time, I was able to step outside without hesitation. Before, as soon as I stepped into the hallway, my body refused to breathe, and I started choking. Perhaps during the process of raising the wards, they implanted a technology in their blood that can control their vital functions depending on their location. If that's the case, The government of the New World has the ability to remotely suspend it on the day of transportation. What the? What? Why now? The siren woke me up every morning. In all these years, I never heard it at any other time. Ooh! You are dead. The classification of the keeper houses was based on the quality of the wards assigned to them. Premium class houses were exclusively designated for subjects with categories 444, 555, the most perfected specimens, being the highest standard of physical structure, cognitive characteristics, and physical stability. Other categories, 111 to 444, were allocated to houses with lower levels of comfort. The life support of the wards was ensured by embedded technology implanted during the embryonic development stage. It allowed for the remote regulation of their allowed movement zones. If they exceeded this boundary, a mechanism would activate to suppress their respiratory function. A ward could not exist outside of their designated space, thus eliminating the need for physical isolation. An analogous system was applied to the keepers, but their control perimeters served a different purpose. Unlike the wards, whose movement was restricted, the keeper control system was triggered upon the detection of rule violations. Dr. L's note. Show mercy and die. That's what we got. So we should have not answered 235. Huh. A lot of different things here going on. And it's looping back around. Are we playing as the same person? Or is this a different ward? Or is it like, did it go back to the beginning? Yes, it's a different. Alright, so pretty cool. I do like this. Gonna save right here. So we kind of know some of the choices. I'm not going to be able to remember them though. But I think that's enough for now. And I really like this game. I love that it has these choices, and I'm really confused about the whole mystery. So it's got like I can't think of what it reminds me of, but so there's like a possibility of the world might be good out there, the new world, or it could just be like that note says, we're just sending people to die. But on that note, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.